I ran across a news story out of Oklahoma, a story about a man named Thomas. Thomas was dating his high school sweetheart. She ended up getting pregnant, and as a responsible adult would, he married her. So a few years go by, 3 years goes by, and the marriage falls apart like most young marriages. Thomas then decides to get a paternity test for his child. And then we find out why the marriage didn't last. Come to find out, the paternity test reveals that the child was not his. As a matter of fact, according to Thomas, it comes back 0% that he's the father. And he says that I was in my office when I saw that. He said I should have expected it, but I didn't, and it hit me. I'm telling my coworker how shocked I am that someone could do this to someone. That is what Thomas said. A judge ordered Thomas to take another DNA test. He did, and he got the same results. At first, the judge ruled Thomas off the hook financially, but then reversed that decision because Oklahoma law says men must question paternity within 2 years of the child's birth. Thomas said he had no reason to question it before he did. I mean, why would he? He was doing the right thing. He didn't feel that maybe his wife would stray. He thought things were great, apparently. But because he missed the deadline of the 2 years to get the paternity test, the judge ordered him to pay around $500 a month in child support, plus nearly $15,000 in back support, plus interest, all for a child that turned out not to be his. Thomas wants lawmakers to change the law. He believes DNA matters regardless of when a man learns he's not the father of a child, especially if the man was lied to. But it's already too late for him. Thomas said at this point, there's really nothing I can do to get out of the $15,000 or to get out of the child support. It's done. It's the law. So the law basically says that once a child reaches 2, the presumed father will be deemed to be the legal father under Oklahoma law. So you have 2 years to prove whether or not a child is your child under Oklahoma law. After that, it's a done deal. So because his ex-wife was a whore, he's on the hook for $15,000 in arrearage, and he has to pay child support until this child is grown, or if they do change the law, he has to be back in court to fight to stop child support. This is a classic case of an innocent man getting screwed by the system. And I just want to know, why can't women just be honest when they get pregnant by someone other than you? Even if it's a possibility that you were sleeping with 2 men at the same time, well, just be honest. I mean, that's 2 decades of child support payments that you shouldn't have to deal with if she got pregnant by someone else, especially if she lied to you. Not to mention the heartache of finding out that the child that you've raised from birth is not even your child. And to me, this is just one case out of many millions, I'm sure, that just reinforces why m.g.t.o.w is needed. What do you think?